But this education system we have now is all about teaching you how to just memorize things and regurgitate it like a parrot. And it all was really designed to teach us how to be good factory workers to make machines for the war, right? World War II equipment, the clothing, the Jeeps, the trucks, and all that. And also just to be a good worker bee. And so when you go to school, they teach you your multiplication table, right? How do they teach it to you? They give you this grid, and they tell you to memorize the answer on the side. And so when I say to somebody, what's 2 times 2? They say 4. I say, why is it 4? Now they got to think for a minute. Why? Because we were taught how to memorize answers, not taught how to solve real problems.
Why is it 4, right?
And school is all about memorizing and spitting things back out as if you know something, but you don't know nothing. We gotta teach people how to solve problems.
So how do you teach people to think, though? How do you do that? How do you teach people to solve problems?
First of all, you got to do is you got to challenge them.
Yeah.
We have to challenge the mind, and we have to teach them how to ask not any question, but the right questions. That's the art of knowledge and growth and development, is teaching people how to ask the right questions.
There you go. Okay.
And when you can ask the right questions, you can get an answer. And if you don't agree with that answer, you can become a researcher and you can dig even deeper. Now you're getting to the root core of what you're trying to find out. You really discover this statement. When the student is ready, the teacher will appear. You're both the student and the teacher.
I know, this is just a water. This is so usually Bear's saying stuff like this, and Swift is harassing them endlessly. We got a bunch of, let's say, 3, 4, 5-year-olds. How is ancient knowledge and modern tools help them build legacy? What are we imparting on our kids? You got the educational system for the next 20 years in this country? What are we doing?
We have to change what we're doing right now, because most people are in school right now for jobs and careers that aren't going to exist in 5 years. We have people in college right now still spending $50,000, $60,000 a semester for jobs that won't exist before they graduate. We're heading into something called an economic contraction, where we have AI and innovation that's producing more goods at a much faster pace. We have people then losing their jobs because of AI and innovation. And then we have a situation where the people who lost their jobs don't have the money to buy the excess of goods and services, which means that over here, we're going to get into the contraction portion.
Is right.
Okay.
You are exactly right.
What you're essentially, I'm hearing, you're going to have very rich
and very poor. That's
and,
it.
And that's
nothing in the middle. Nothing in the middle. They're wiping it out right now.
You're right.
This is where we have to come in and step up and bring a solution to this problem. Okay. And I have a tech company as well.
Yes,
one of my inventions right now is actually on patent pending. We're now finally beginning to remember who and what we truly are. We're getting back to that. And the future of education is going to be this device, which is why I was getting into that sits on the crown. And they're going to transmit directly into the neocortex and into the mind knowledge. So a kid will, from the age of maybe like 3 to 5, get a download. And then the kid will then go to school, but not to learn specifically the individual things, but for integration and social skills. And then you'll go back again for, ages 5 through 6 and age 5 through 7, whatever. And they'll integrate this knowledge. And by the time you get to the 12th grade, you'll be done with college and everything else. That's where it's going to learn in the future.